The news today is saying that the US, actually mainstream media is saying that the US is sending more troops to the Middle East. Sending more troops to the Middle East. So the question we must ask ourselves in this case is, how many troops are they sending to the additional troops that are already in the Middle East? Because I would like us to assume that they are sending more. The number should be way more higher than the troops that are already there. Because if they are less, you're not going to tell us that what 50,000 troops in different military bases all over the Middle East, scattered all over the Middle East, failed to do, a lesser number will do. The 50,000 scattered all over the Middle East, the Iranians are making them run up and down. They are hunting them. Even in the hotels that they go to hide, or what, they are being hunted there by the Iranian drones. So I would like to assume that they are going to send like 1 million troops, because this is a country of over a 90 million population. So how are you going to ground invade it or to fight it with even lesser, if they have already showed that even 50,000 troops can't do shit? You understand? So as we speak right now, mainstream media wants you to think that the additional troops they are going to send are going to do something different. They're going to make some kind of impact. But the question you must ask yourself is, how many are they and how many were there before? If the ones they are sending are less than the ones that were there before, they can't be actually telling you that what the other bigger number that was there before with all the experience of being there failed to do, the newcomers with no experience whatsoever there in the Middle East are going to do something. So that is about it. Then you see Pete Hegseth, the Secretary of War, coming out and saying, yesterday was the International Codes Day, or Cards Day, where we actually saw 90% over almost all the Iranian leaders out on the streets during day, even when bombs were being dropped by the Israelis and the Americans. Then the stupidity of this man called Pete Hegseth, coming out and saying that they are hiding. The Iranian leadership is not hiding. They were on the streets on the very same day. You're saying they are hiding. They are out on the streets. Do you watch news? That is what shows you that these people are living, the people ruling actually America today are living in a bubble. Because if he could not even know that the Iranian leadership is on the streets, visible for everybody, taking selfies with the people, you understand? Shows how little he knows of Iran, how little he knows of what is happening in Iran, apart from sending their bombs, go bomb this, go bomb that, go bomb that. He knows nothing about what is happening in Iran, because if he knew something, he would have known that it is International Quds Day. And the Iranians are on the streets not demonstrating to overthrow the government, but demonstrating Israelis' rule over Jerusalem, Israelis' mistreatment of the Palestinian people. And Iranian leaderships, he would have known that the Iranian leaderships are on the streets walking about. Yes, we saw the president, Masoud Pezeshkian, we saw the foreign minister, Abbas Araghchi, we saw the secretary or chairman of the Supreme National Council, Ali Larijani, we saw his brother, we saw the Chief Justice of Iran. A lot of these guys were on the streets walking about while they were bombing here and there. in the places nearby where they are walking that even other people died. But surprisingly, the person that was ordering for the bombs to be dropped while these people are marching was so confused, or he was so off sight, that he did not manage to see that the Iranian leaderships or the people that he's hunting are on the streets walking about. Then he came out on national TV and said they were hiding like rats. The question comes, we haven't seen Netanyahu. We have seen that they released an AI video that has been debunked. We haven't seen the security minister of Israel, Itamar Ben-Gvir. We know that Netanyahu's bankers were struck. So we don't know his fate. They are trying so much to make sure that the mainstream media does not focus on where is the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, to make sure that it focuses on other things. But the person trying to do this job is doing a shitty job, brings out an AI video to claim some kind that Netanyahu is okay and doing something or what, trying to pass some kind of communication. And he says that the Iranian leaders are hiding like rats. Trust me, at this time, it is not the Iranian leaders hiding like rats. It is Netanyahu, the biggest rat, hiding. Because where is he? Where is this guy that started the war and disappeared? Thousands are dying. Hundreds are dying in Iran. People are dying. We don't know how many have died in Israel. Hundreds of thousands are dying in Lebanon. Thousands are dying in Gaza because of this guy that is nowhere to be found. Started the war and disappeared and hid like a rat. So here we are now. Day 15 of this war. Netanyahu nowhere to be found. Pete Hegseth, Secretary of War, speaking utter nonsense. The US saying they are sending more troops to the Middle East, which means this war is far from over. So, what the hell is going on? Because we all know that the US is not winning this war. Whichever way they may try to twist it, they are not winning this war. Because unless they are deploying at least 1 million troops, they are not winning this war. Ever. And things are getting worse economically by the day. Anyways, that's it I had to say for today. Hope you like this channel. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Leave us a like.